Hi, I'm Nancy Dodge from YB Stamp. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm going to show you these wonderful punches from Stampin' Up. This is just a small sample of what they have from the catalog, but I wanted to show you. I'll stick it aside. All right, the first thing that we're going to look at are the circle punches. I have the 2-inch, the 2 1/4, and the 2 3/8 punch. They're a little dirty. Sorry, I use them a lot. I pulled out some scraps from my scrap bin. I'm going to cut some. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the pool party that coordinates with the pool party cardstock and stamp it. And it does not need to be centered because this is a circle. You can move it around as you see fit. So I'm going to use the 2-inch punch. I'm going to put it in, center it as best I can, move it around with my finger, and punch. There you have it. There's your sentiment for your circle sentiment. And then I'm going to add some accent pieces. I'm going to use the 2 1/4 punch with the pool party. Punch it. And then I have some Calypso coral here. I'm going to use the 2 3/8 punch. Punch it. And then you can just put these together with whatever kind of adhesive you want, and you've got an awesome banner. Cool, huh? And you can use any colors you want, any sentiment. I love the circle punches. I use them a lot. All right, I'm going to stick all this aside. And just to show you, this little lever here opens it, and then you can close it and just push it up and it locks. So it makes it much easier for storage. And the end has exactly what that punch is so that you know when they're stacked up on your shelf. And they're sharp. All right, let's see. What do we have next? I love these little banner strip punches. I have 2 of them here, and you open it just like I showed you, and you use them this one upside down. Well, most of them upside down, but see there's channels here. There's a 1/2 inch, a 3/4 inch, and a 1 inch, and this is a 1/2 inch strip. Just going to put it in, center it, and punch it. Turn it around. Put it right in that channel. Make sure it's centered. And punch it. And there we have our first banner. All right, the next one is just a little bit different. But again, I'm going to put it in that 1/2 inch channel. Punch it. Turn around. Make sure it's centered. Punch it. There's our next one. All right. Now this other punch, same channels. So I use these little 1/2 inch strips that I have left from when I cut my cardstock. Center it and punch it. You know, when you cut your 4 by 5 1/4 inch pieces, I end up with a 1/2 inch. Whoops. There you go. And then I'm going to do the next one. So they're just opposite, actually. Depends on what you prefer. Some people like the arrow, some people like the feathers. And there you go. I'll show you the next one because maybe you're someone that likes a little bit of both. So we're going to do the pointy end on one side, the arrow on one side, and the feather on the other. Line it up, punch it. There you go. Presto. I love those banner punches. And yes, I have those little pieces all over the floor of my craft room, along with those little dimensional pieces. The next one we're going to use is the hexagon punch. And I have some white cardstock here that I'm going to stamp my little sentiment on. Happy Valentine's Day. Ink it up. This is Sweet Sorbet. Stamp it. Cover my ink. Otherwise, I'll end up with it all over me. My hand, my sweater, you name it. All right, put it in, center it as best you can. I know I cut it just the right size, so it's a little bit harder to get in, but it'll go in. You just have to kind of move it around a little bit and then center it and punch it. There's our sentiment. And I have some designer series paper here. This is from the B Suite. I'm going to just put it in and punch. And put it in again and punch. I'm going to make 4 of these. 3. That one doesn't seem to want to cooperate, does it? No. So I'm going to turn this around and punch it. It's just, I'll mount it the correct way. It's okay to punch it upside down because it's pretty much the same both ways, you know. It's a hexagon, so the sides are, I don't know if the sides are even, but it's at least even. All right, I'm going to use some Stampin' Seal, cover up those cute little bees. I know they're cute, but I'm just making a quick Valentine's card. I want to show you how quick and easy it is just to use the punch and toss together a card. It looks like there's a lot more effort in it than there is, but that's okay because it's made with love. Yeah. Now you could use dimensionals on this too, but I'm going to mail it, so I want to make sure it's flat. So that's why I'm using Stampin' Seal. But you could use whatever kind of adhesives you want. Some people prefer the multi-purpose glue or tear and tape. So there we go. Happy Valentine's Day. How quick and easy was that? All right, toss this aside. Next up, we're going to use the Ladybug Punch. The kids love this punch. So I have the body and the wings, and I have some scrap paper, scrap cardstock here. So I'm going to do a real red body, and then I'm going to do some black wings. Oh, sorry, I'm out of screen there. And then I'm going to put it together. You could use glue or seal, whichever your choice is. I'll show you the bug in a minute. I'm going to put them together first and then show you them both. All right, and then I have some Granny Apple Green for the body. I'm going to quick cut that. Like I said, the kids absolutely love this punch. They love any punches, but when it's something like this, they just go nuts. And then some Garden Green wings. And get my seal out. Put the pieces together. So see, this is a great punch, even if you don't have the stamp set that goes with it. Whoops. Flip it over. Seal it. And there we are. Aren't they adorable? Cute little bugs. All right. Next up, we're going to use the double oval punch. I love this punch. I use it all the time. There's a round piece for your sentiment and then an accent piece underneath. I'm just going to get out my Tahitian Tide ink, stamp a little thank you on there. Stamp. Again, cover my ink before I end up with it all over me. Put it through that little oval piece. Line it up. Now see, you can squeeze it just a little bit and it doesn't move. It's easier for you to decide if you like where it is before you actually do the punch. You could put it crooked, straight, however you want it. It's up to you. All right, then I'm going to get out some Tahitian Tide cardstock, but I made it a little small, so I'm going to take a little piece of a sticky note, put it on the corner so that I can stick it in there without my fingers getting pinched. and punch. There we go. And then I'll get out my adhesive, my little Stampin' Seal, and adhere it to the back piece. This is like one of my favorites. It's quick and easy, and I love the way there's an accent in the back. All right, now we're going to do the cloud punch. This is quick and easy too. Add a cloud to any of your cards. Oops, small again. Get out that little piece of Post-it note, put it in, and stamp it. I'm just going to show you another quick little trick. I'm going to take some of the light marker, the smoky slate, and just put a little bit on the bottom. Doesn't have to be neat, it's just an accent. Then I'm going to take the color lifter and I'm going to just run it along the bottom of that to make things lighter and muter. You don't see it right away, but then you will as I go along. It just kind of adds an effect to the bottom of your little cloud. See? Just like a little shadow. Ready to pop on a card. Cute, huh? And easy. Alright, next we're going to use the cow punch. I love this punch. I'm not a cutesy person, but I got this bundle and I absolutely adore it. So the first thing we're going to do is I have, so here's the head, the body, a little fluff for the tail, and a little nozzle, like a little muzzle, and some little horns if you want to make a bow. So I've pre-stamped some pieces. I'm going to stamp or punch the body. Again, line it up, make sure that's how you want it, because sometimes just a little bit off makes a big difference. So get it exactly where you want it and punch. And then the little head. Ain't he cute with the little winky face? And this stamp set has other faces in it too, but I thought the winky one was really cute. All right, punch. And then last but not least, the little horns. Got to make sure you get them in the right way. Put it in, line it up, get it just right, and punch. All right, I'm going to get all the little pieces out of the way. Otherwise, I'll mix them up. All right. Get out some seal and put them together. You can use glue. I prefer to use the glue on this. I took the multi-purpose glue, the green glue from the catalog, and I put it in this little container because I like having the little tip. Use my silicone mat. There we go, because then it won't stick to my work surface. Add a little bit to the horns. And stick it underneath. He's so cute. And I'm going to put a little bit on the body. Just stick the head on. There we go. Oops, sticking to my finger. It sticks pretty quick. There you go. There's our first cow. Now, if you're going to make a whole bunch of cards, I punch it out on a regular card like that, a little piece of scrap cardstock, and then I take the stamps. See, it all lines up. Anyway, now it's getting stuck. Oops. All right, so put this down. I put it down on my glass mat. Take the stamps. Make sure it's textured side down. And you can feel, as you're putting it in, you can feel it sitting right in that groove. And the body. They fit right in that little hole. And then the head. He's so cute. And then I take my D block and I put it right over it and push down and then pick it up, and all the stamps are in the same spot, which is perfect if you're going to make like birthday card invitations or something and you have to cut 30 of these. You don't want to have to cut out or stamp each piece and cut out each piece. It's quicker to do the 3 pieces all in one swoop. I'm just going to ink it up, stamp it. Ta-da! Cover my ink so I don't end up with black ink everywhere. And then stick it in and line it up. There we go. It's a little trickier with 3, but you can do it. Like I said, hold it in place. There you go. Pop it. And then glue them together. Ta-da! He's so cute. All right. Now you could also cut some it in different colors. You could do it in black. You could do it in vanilla. You could do it in pecan pie. Uh, any of the cow colors, and make a solid cow if you want. You could interchange the body part. See, there's a little fluff for the tail. It's so cute. You could use a little different head. There's just so many things you can do once you start cutting all the pieces parts. Anyway, he's so cute. I just love him. All right.